See who joins in though. What are you up to, Chad? I understand that one, buddy. Been busy around here too. Barbecuing, cooking, baking. How's your guys' fishing trip? I loved your last video, buddy. Hey, JB, how are you doing? Hey, Josh. Hey, Greg. How you doing today, Josh? Hey, it's Dockery. How you doing? How you doing, James? Mike G, how are you doing? Hey, Norman. Been busy around here all day. Between barbecuing, baking, and cooking. Catmandu, how are you doing? Decisions on what, Chad? Nah, Chad, be nice in here. Mine was no paybacks on James. Be nice. Hey, Mike Irving, how you doing? Hi, Dave. No, be nice, Chad. Hey, Kevin. So, how has everyone's week been going? No dad to it. Be nice. You can get even with him on Palmetto show tomorrow night. your 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 definition of nice and my definition of nice ain't the same thing. Well, James, I can always even the playing field. Betty, you're always nice, no matter what you do. Now let's see him hit you up, James. We, Norman, we had an excellent time last weekend. Next time I ain't going to worry about doing as many lives. I'm going to do like you do more shots of videos. Yeah, we're talking about the same, Betty. Catfishing, how our week went, our last fishing trip. Our last fishing trip, how we went, how our fishing trips went, what we learned, what we, how we get better our next trip. Hi, Brandon. How are you doing? She's never mean to me. I'm just waiting for a few more people to get. Oh man, what happened, Kevin? Oh, that ain't good. Oh man, I know how you feel. Not checking my knots before I cast after leaving my lines out overnight. Then you go to cast the next morning and everything breaks and your sinkers and riggies go flying. Well, slim and none, and he hit it. Go figure, right? They always find that one pole that has that weak line on it. Oh, turned on the camera and watched it snap. Oh, did you lose everything? Hi, John Patrick 3. Yeah, I had one like that Saturday night. Welcome back, Headhunter. At least you kept your sinker, but you lost your hook and the cat. That bites. I had one Saturday night go up, swim up the bank, wrap around. Hey, catfish and crappie, how you doing? Wrap around the branch and tail slap in front of another fisherman, and I couldn't get him moved, and he broke the line. What have we learned from our last fishing trips that we could better learn, better put to use in the next fishing trip? Oh, bluegill heads for dog food? Who's that for, Betty? Yeah, I agree with that one. Drink more water. Norman, that's the only thing. You get fishermen together, they're going to do more fishing than they are asleep. That's a fact. That's what we do. A serious, diehard fishermen are going to go after the cats from dawn till dawn and not get no sleep, or until they fall over and go to sleep. No, no, not more beer, more water and coffee. Yeah, I don't think I even got 7 hours of sleep up here. Yeah, this beer. There was beer here, Betty. Well, Josh, that's what the meet and greet was about. Meeting people, having fun, hanging out. It's I have never tried one of them yet. No, no, I don't drink whiskey. I stick with my beer. Oh, well, I had a blast as well. But oh, the Red Oak. Well, remember, Josh, we will be going back there up in September, the same place. And Mark, you can bring your boat up there too. Yeah, Amy Friday is Josh at Headhunter. Oh, I can understand that, Kevin, but I think we got some trophies up here too. You gonna try to bring your wife this time, Norman? Hey, Fan Seeker, how are you doing? That Cascade River up here will put Eggland. I understand that one, Palmetto, but I don't have the funds to drive that far right now. Hi, Valerie Reese. How are you doing? Well, Headhunter, that's what I wanted to talk to you about in the messenger. That's what I want to talk to you about in messenger, Norman. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Finn. Yeah, find some places with campground where we can camp on Ohio. Norman, uh, that's something I want to talk to you more about. Moving, I hate that. I really hate moving because next year I have an idea, Norman, and I want to run across you for the meet and greet. Hi, Elson. How are you doing? Hi, Kentucky Catfishing. Hi, Mary. So, Chunky, how you been doing today, bud? Jason, there's the man of the hour. Yeah, someone post a Kentucky catfishing's link up in chat, would you? How are you doing, Valerie? That's cool. What, Jason? Oh, that's cool. Night fishing is always the best. You get the real big blues out of there. Thank you, Kevin. Oh, I understand that, Valerie. I was off for 9 days, and now I have to go back to work tomorrow. So I figured I'd sit home tonight, just relax and hang out and chat. Yeah, I bet you do got it marked on the map, Mark. I understand that one. I bet you are, Norman. I go back to work tomorrow, so yeah, I understand that one. Hi, Glenn. How are you doing? Welcome, Glenn. Someone post up all the links in here to the YouTubes so Glenn can subscribe and notified to each channel, and maybe he'll get to see some cool channels and videos. All right, Jason, you have a good night. You're growing. You're doing good, Palmetto, on your lives. I know who you are, Glenn. I know who you are. Hey, Dobson, what's up, dude? How'd you do in your tournament? Bait casters? No, thank you. Norman, is Ohio down as much as the Kaskaskia was? Thank you, Chad. Oh, it ain't like here. Yeah, Glenn, check out some of these other channels. Oh, the wanted paper. Yeah, I like that wanted paper for the on Facebook. I knew you couldn't resist that one, Chad. So, who's planning on going fishing this weekend or tonight? And what baits will you be using? Hi, Buckeye. Welcome. All right, people. Let's hit the thumbs up, please. Oh, is that when you lost that big one? Message me, Mark. Let me know what's going on. You using bluegill tonight, Kentucky? Liver and bluegill, okay. We're gonna have a surprise guest in here. People will gonna have a surprise come up. Okay, thanks, Mark. We'll see who's gonna pop in here now. Yeah, everybody, let's keep catfishing crappie, aka Mark, in our thoughts and prayers. Hey, John Finley, how you doing? Bye, Josh. Have a good night. He's having some medical issues right now, Kevin. I don't understand that one, John Finley. How I do my fishing videos? I use my phone. I use a new Android S10. Thanks, Kevin. Hey, Joe Jacker, how you doing? So, who'd you make the bluegill head dog food for, Betty? Hopefully, you can come back down here in September, Mark. Okay, I can't wait to see it, Mark. Has anybody seen Norman's slideshow from Avid's Meet and Greet? He did a really great job on those pictures. You gonna bring your boat down here?
You hear me? Test, test, test.
Test.
Can you hear me?
You pop up.
How's everyone doing tonight? Avid, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're doing good.
All right.
I can hear you.
So, my wife kind of surprised me about an hour ago. She says, Mason wants to go fishing. And I said, okay, let's go. But we're pretty tired because me and Mason were in the pool today for about an hour and a half. And I'm not sure if most of you are like me, but when I go to the pool, when I get out, I'm pretty worn out. And hello, Kentucky Fishing. That's awesome. So I'm pretty tired, but I said, let's go. But Mason says he wants to go. When he gets there, he's going to probably fall asleep.
You got Palmetto saying hi. You got Betty saying hi.
What's going on, Palmetto? I'm glad that he used his scale. He's finally using his scale, so that means he's using the batteries.
That's good.
Yeah, because I've had problems with my scale with the batteries, but I like to say it's because I used it so much. Palmetto made a comment, says that his scale was on the same set of batteries for a whole year. That's a long time.
No.
Hello, Betty. Hello, Betty. Norm, Mrs. Catfish, Headhunters, Catfish, and Crappie. I saw them. They were all in here during the chat.
Yeah. John Finley, I don't use a special app for it. I use my camera, and it has a video on my camera where I can do my videos and live streams.
Okay.
I was answering someone's question in chat.
Okay.
But I'm glad you popped in.
Well, I'm glad I made it. I could just stop by and say hello for a little bit.
Yeah.
I told my wife, you want to go fishing? Let's go. I have everything ready in the truck. Everything's just I just have to load up the battery. I don't carry the battery in my truck because it is pretty heavy. And then the wagon's in here as well.
Mary says she'd love to meet your wife.
She's awesome. You know, she's not like me, as cheerful, as smiley, but she's a good person. She's absolutely. I've never seen she's a lot worse than what I kind of make her to be. She's not that bad. She's
an angel.
Yeah, absolutely. She's my angel. Exactly. Yeah. So here's the thing is that I guess most people don't like to be on camera, and I was like that. And even up to this day, I'm still like that. But after being on live just for a few minutes, you kind of, get in the flow. But maybe she'll be on camera one of these days. She's been on some of my videos, but just like in short little clips. Just like, you know, she just happens to be in the video.
I don't know what you're talking about, Headhunter. Oh, now Palmetto's picking on you now.
Oh. You know, he here's the thing about Palmetto. Check it out. He puts a video out today, and he has this awesome, beautiful thumbnail, a big old fish. So I'm watching the video. I'm like, okay, so I'm waiting to get to that big fish, and he puts lost footage, and then a picture of the same picture I just saw on the thumbnail. I'm like, what? Where's the video? I'm like, so it was a great video. I mean, he's with his dad, so I mean that it makes it a fantastic video. But I wanted to see the video of the big fish, not a picture.
Right.
I'm just giving him a hard time. You know, I think our relationship is going that way, and I kind of like it. I'm enjoying it.
Hi, Robin. Welcome, Robin.
Robin, is that someone new? I haven't heard that name.
That's a new person in chat.
Awesome. Good. Well, welcome.
He says blame it on his dad.
Blame it on his. Oh, okay. It's dad's fault. Well, you know, he forgot to push the record button. Check it out. I ordered some. I ran out. I was making so many rigs. I ran out and I got some in.
This 9 days of fishing, I have to replace my hooks, my beads, my sinker slides, my swivels, and my leader line.
Why? Why? What happened?
Snags.
Oh, yeah, a lot of snags.
A lot of snags.
I was a little
Well, then
on my last live stream, I noticed that when I got hung up, it quickly tore off. And I'm not saying it's the line, because the line's a very good line, but that area where I'm fishing at does have some snags. Where I fished the last 3 or 4 years, I would rarely ever lose a rig. I would lose maybe 1 or 2 rigs in the whole year. Now I'm losing 1 or 2 rigs every fishing trip, which is not that bad, because I mean there's some people who lose a whole lot more.
Well, the Mississippi down here is known for taking hooks and sinkers and rigs. But when I fish a Kaskaskia regularly, I don't lose rigs.
Really?
Kaskaskia is a muddy, sandy bottom where the Mississippi has all this construction, and when they break down the bridge, it falls into the river and all that. And cats go up around that stuff when they get hooked and wrap around that rebar and all that. And you're But the Mississippi is more muddy, so you don't have to worry about that as much. Unless there's a floating tree that's coming down when you have a fish on it, he's going to go up in that tree.
It's funny because until I started to mention that I wasn't losing rigs, that's when I started to lose rigs. So maybe I should have just kept this.
No, that's good.
It's all for fun. And this is what I was doing. I can't see if I can see this, but well, let me just show you 1, 2. Here we go.
Yeah, the swivels.
Painted swivels, fluorescent.
Yeah, I got a couple of them you sent me. With the sinkers.
Well, you know, doing these weights that I do for the show, it takes a lot of work. That's why I'm not giving these away anymore. I'm doing the fluorescent paints. I try to do just straight Rust-Oleum without being fluorescent. They don't look as nice, but yeah, I'm doing these just for me, just for the show.
How much does 58 ox cost you, Mark?
If we have any questions there, David, we want to make sure we answer any questions that.
I'm keeping on chat.
Because I don't have chat. I mean, if I would have planned this out a little bit better, I would have brought an iPad and put it behind me.
I'm watching both that and my iPad because I get the questions first.
Yeah, this is a green and yellow one. But the yellow it's not, well, no, it's not. It's not a fluorescent, but it does look kind of fluorescent.
I like the sinkers you gave me, but the Mississippi's kind of chipped them up with the rocks.
Well, I mean, I know I mentioned this a few times, but I know everyone's not, of course, watching all of my videos the whole time. I started to prime them with self-etching primer, and they're holding up way, way better. I'm talking about 10 times better.
That's cool.
The self-etching primer. I read that when someone was talking about, I think it was Justin Fish and Fetish, or someone mentioned that on comment. I was like, you know what, that makes sense to me. You know, if it etches the whatever this is made out of, the lead or whatever, if it etches it, there's the man. Chunky, what size milliliters do you use? Here's the thing, it varies from a 4 ounce, and I'm gonna start trying 6 ounces. Here's the thing, is that the Chris Flores rod, which is right here, this is the Chris Flores rod. It is a very, very strong rod, and I think this can handle 6 ounce. So I just ordered 6 ounce, but the rods I was using on my last live stream, they were all ugly sticks. The 4 ounce works better. So right now it's the 4 or 5 ounce. But I will be, next time when I do try again the Chris Flores, I will be trying 6 ounce, and I have them halfway painted. I've already done one side. I have to let it dry for a couple of days. Today's second day, so maybe tomorrow I'll start doing the other side. I already did the yellow side, so I'll turn them around and probably. I think the yellow and the pink look the best, but for some reason when I'm working on it, I want to do yellow, maybe yellow and orange. What do y'all think about these two colors? Check, this is yellow and green.
I like that.
You like that?
I like that yellow and green. That's cool. I like that color.
I don't know. I think the yellow and the pink. No, I'm sorry. Where are we going? We're going the wrong way.
Yellow and lime green. That's cool.
Yeah, yellow and pink. I think that's my favorite. With the black light hits it. Anyways, it's all for fun. I mean, this stuff that I'm doing, guys, will not help you catch more fish. And if anything, it might even hurt you slightly. But I doubt it. Oh, that's chunky. What? I don't understand the question. Abby, you want to read it to me? Make sure I get that one right.
Ask Chunky how he is storing or carries his fish scale.
That is a great question. I kind of. Those that don't know, I am dyslexic. Okay, I just want to make sure I read the scale properly. Here's the scale, and I normally just have it in my bucket in here, and it's got like a few sprays to wash my hands, or in a few rigs. I like to carry. Now I'm starting to carry them in little baggies. I'm carrying 5 or 6 rigs, and if I lose more than 5 or 6 rigs on a fishing trip, it's time to go home. That's just a bad spot. Anyways, this sits in there in the back of my truck. The back of my truck has black carpet, and then it has a tunnel cover, a flip cover, and it gets extremely hot. When I say extremely hot, I'm talking about very, very hot. I think the heat is killing the batteries. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure if it's what he's trying to get with the question, but I think
that's the question he's asking.
It's in the back of the truck, but in that area, it is very, very, very hot.
Do you have a pocket behind the driver's side seat?
Yeah, but I'm not putting this. You know, being on that, it's just the smell. Abbott, my truck. Okay. I paid way too much money to get it. That question is for you, or is it for me?
That's for you.
Oh, me? I just use YouTube. I just use whatever the YouTube platform is.
I use StreamYard for now.
Yeah, I think to me it's just really easier for me to go on. Well, to be honest, I didn't start going live until I had 1,000 subscribers, and I've always done the YouTube. They talked about using different YouTube.
Did you ever catch any good catfish in Calaveras or Brown Lake?
Okay, me personally, I would go to Calaveras and I could catch a ton of small catfish. I'm talking about a ton means 15 to 20 catfish. I would use what is it called? Bob's Cheese Bait. They used to send. I'm talking about 20 years ago, Abbott. Okay, they used to the stinky bait. Okay, it's whatever now everyone. Right. Or whatever, okay.
The magic.
They used to sell it there as you pay at whatever little shed there. Bob's Cheese Bait. I would always add flour, so make a little bit, and I'll get a smaller treble hook. I'm talking about one of the smallest ones, and just make a little ball and just barely cover the little points. they're out there channel catfish all day long.
Uh-huh.
Me, big ones, the biggest I've caught maybe between 5 to 8 pounds. I didn't weigh them, but nothing over 10 pounds.
Palmetto, you have to ask Chunky that. He's asking me if he can be your Chunky Cat's fishing pro staffer.
You know what? I'm waiting for someone. Here's the thing: is I've been thinking about. You know what? I don't want to kill the show, but I've been thinking about the catfish industry and like catfish conference, all the vendors there. I don't know. I think the catfish vendors or the companies, they need to start putting some Hispanic Latinos on their staff. I don't know if any that are on anybody's, like, you know, from Whisker Seeker to whatever brand. And you know, I'm just waiting. Look at Chris Flores. Chris Flores had to go make his own brand, his own rods.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm just starting off. I'm not speaking about me. I'm just speaking about in general. I've never been to a catfish conference. I haven't been there, okay? But I see lots of videos, different people, and that's just what my eyes see.
Yeah, I do agree with that one. Can I be a Chunky Cat's fishing pro staffer?
So you want to send me stuff? Send me whatever you want. Yeah.
No, that's what Palmetto Cats is asking you.
Absolutely. I mean, if he wants to stock me with batteries, that's what he's trying to get to. He's trying to get to the battery thing. I know that's what he's.
Chunky, when are you going to go try for a flathead? You said you know where a spot is that flatheads were caught on the Potomac.
Some people call it Fletcher's Cove. And yes, you can park there, and you might be able to get a flathead. But if you go further up the river, about, I'm just going to say maybe half a mile, Cambridge Road. That's a bridge that passes underneath where there's a lot of rocks. I've seen many people catch flatheads there. I don't know where to park, and you have to walk through the woods. And I mean, yes, I can do a fishing trip for myself, but for me to carry all my equipment would be very, very hard. Not that it can't be done, but I don't like to fish off like dangerous areas, or, you know, the river gets really, really, it could be potentially dangerous.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I want to be a pro staffer for Chunky Cat's catfishing. Is what Palmetto's saying.
Okay.
I wish Chunky could see the comments.
Yeah, I know. If I do this again, I'll bring an iPad.
I'm doing the best I can by posting them up there, Kevin.
I'm sorry. I'll always go back and watch, you know, the replay.
I'm posting them as I see the questions.
Okay. How many people we got watching? There he is. There's the man.
We got 25. I just want to fish with Chunky on live stream one day.
We'll do it. Yeah. I would. I'll fish with anyone and everyone, guys, in the future. Just as soon as this thing is wiped out of the way, what's going on right now, I'll be with anyone.
I agree.
Let me just tell you how delicate we are right now on trying to protect ourselves here in the house. My brother-in-law, which is my wife's own personal brother, of course, personal brother, just her brother, okay, would come over here once a week or whatever. He has not entered our house since this started. That's how much we're just trying to protect us and him, you know, both ways. So it's the other way around. He wants me to sponsor him. Is that what he's saying?
That's what he's saying. You'd be his sponsor.
All right, count me in for swivels. I got a bunch of swivels.
Chunky, you can take Headhunter spot tomorrow night if you want to go live.
it's all about my wife. To be honest, I'm not planning to do any fishing trips. I wasn't. To be honest, we're in the East Coast. We're having extreme heat, and it's only going to get worse. I'm surprised my wife said she wanted to go fishing tonight. She kind of wanted to do it. Then she started cleaning the fence. We have a wooden fence, and we're having the neighbor's weeds or whatever ivy going over, and she was started cleaning. She got really tired. She did that for about 30 minutes.
Chunky, make Kevin your pro staff, and he can do all the videos and carry everything for you.
There you go. We'll make it a lot easier for me. Guys, my stuff is just, it's heavy. It's heavy. Can you imagine carrying, like it's a deep cycle battery. I mean, I have to put that on a wagon. It's a lot that I like to fish with 4 rods. Someone brought it to my attention saying, Elston, DC has a rod limit. I just want to let you know that there's a rod limit in DC. He was being nice about it, but he was just telling me just to be careful and watch out. I guess he's saying that I'm cheating because this last live stream that I did was 5 rods, and 5 rod was too much, to be honest. I want to stick to 4. Go ahead, Abby. Read it.
Chunky, when are you going to video out on your boat? Put that boat in the go after a flatty.
See, that's how we can maybe do it. If I'm on my boat, I can get really close to those areas.
That'd be a live stream or a video. You see you going after a flatty off a boat.
It would be awesome. I mean, here's the thing is that it would be a whole new ball game for me, starting all over. I'm not saying that I've mastered the bank fishing. I'm just saying my setup, how to position the rods, the lighting. On my boat, I mean, you'll be like this. It's a decent sized boat, but it's a whole different ball game. I mean, you're talking about doing your setups to hold your camera, your lighting, and it's...
Yeah. Kevin's saying he'd film the crap out of your live streams.
Okay. I think most of you already see my boat. You see my boat, right, Evan? Yeah, you've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen one of your videos.
Yeah. I mean, if y'all want to go see the boat, I can take you out there. Y'all want to see it. Oh, yeah, but on this thing, I can't flip my camera around. Is that correct, David?
On StreamYard, you cannot.
Okay. Yeah, it'd be kind of hard. But...
Yeah, if I had 40 rods and I knew a place where I could use every rod, I'd put them out on the bank. But in Illinois, you can use 2 rods on the lakes, and you can use 3 rods on the rivers.
Really?
3rd rod has to be labeled.
Labeled as in what?
Labeled with your fishing regulations and stuff on it.
Wow.
They consider the bank pole.
Okay. So when I fish on the Virginia side, I can put as many as I want out, and I used to do that at Calaveras Lake. It's funny because when I would speaking about San Antonio, that's one of the lakes, and someone talked about it. I would set up and I would quickly. I had about 12 rod holders and nailed my rod, and I wanted them to be spaced apart, each one from about 6 to 8 feet. And can you imagine 6 to 8 feet? By the time you got end to end, you had a section of the bank, I don't know, maybe 60, 70 feet to yourself, because I put a bunch of rods out. Oh yeah, I used to have. I mean, they weren't good rods, but I would stack it up. It didn't help catch me more fish, but I put as many as I could out there.
Yeah, Kevin says there is no rod limit where he's at.
How many?
He uses them all, I guess.
Yeah, because he has a lot of rods on his boat.
Yeah, he says you can use 4 from the bank, but on the boat,
3.
He has them all spread out on his boat that I've seen on one of his.
So you said 4 from the bank, but how many from the boat? Same thing, 4 and 4.
No,
is it 4 from the bank?
He uses them all on the boat.
Oh, he can use unlimited, in other words, on the boat.
Uh-huh.
Oh, just the limit's only on the bank.
Right.
And I believe they do that just so you don't take so much room up. That's my guessing.
Let's see. When I'm on a riverbank, I spread my rods out at least 8 feet apart.
Yeah.
of the current. Because of the current. Yeah, I found out it says no ride limit on the boat.
Wow. Very nice. Yeah, if I ever do a fishing trip from my from the boat, I will need to go and get 2 good anchors. I think I have 1 or 2 anchors, but they're really small. They're like the ones that are just like a cup or like I don't know how you explain it, but it doesn't grab anything. I remember when I used to go out there, I don't know, 8 years ago, I would have a hard time anchoring in position. Plus, I didn't know you were supposed to let so much rope out to help. And now I've seen other videos where they say it even helps to add chain to it. If you put a chain and then your rope, it also helps, for the anchor.
Yeah. I don't. The changes adds more weight to the anchor, so. But I like the. I'm not much of a boatman. That'd be more of a Kevin. I think Kevin could answer.
I remember you were on a boat. It seems to be 3 weeks ago, and you mentioned that
No,
boats just wasn't your thing.
That boat was only 2.5 feet wide, 12 foot long.
Oh,
no.
How long?
12 foot.
10 feet?
2.5 feet. 12 foot long, 2.5 feet wide.
No,
Flat bottom John boat.
That's very, very dangerous. I mean, if one person leaves over, it's gonna.
Yeah, that's why I said you move, we're gone, and I lose my gear. I'm kicking your backside. And I tell you what, no.
Thanks, but no thanks.
No thanks. Thanks. Hey, Jeremy, how you doing? No, that was no kayak, but it sure in the hell looked like one.
This is our rig, Avid, that you came up with your design. This
Yeah.
has a beat stop here in front, but guys, those who let me see, here we go. Here's the camera. This is a Cat Max 9/0. Yeah, it's the Cat Max. It's got the little barbs in the back.
Yeah.
And then I had this one has 2 less beads, Evan. I'm gonna start making them like this now, with less beads. You were putting 2 and 2 on top, 2 on the bottom. I'm just gonna do 1 and 1. I did have a hard time when I had 2 fish kind of make a mess of my rig.
Oh, hey, that's why I did the glow in the dark beads, because that attracts them to the bait. But when they try to inhale the bait, they grab that pinch float and the rattle, and when they jerk, they don't let go because that rattles in the mouth, making more noise.
Huh.
I bet, Valerie.
Yeah, tell Norman if I go fishing tomorrow, I probably won't go live, but maybe 20 minutes. Don't.
Whoops, wrong one.
Don't have him stop his thing if he's going live tomorrow.
Valerie says it'd be like fishing with her husband in our canoe.
Woo!
That's a feeling I got in that flat bottom boat.
Yeah.
And it had a 25 horsepower motor on the back of it. That's where you got a bobber stop where you can adjust it how close you want it to the hook or not, Kevin.
Right. Yeah. Well, this one doesn't have a bobber stop, but I like to keep it with about an inch, the hook, and then really close here. So the bobber stop would be that's half an inch. That's half an inch.
Right.
That's half an inch. But I didn't put a bobber stop here. I should have put one here. Now my newer rigs, which I don't have anything with me right now, but I do here, but y'all can't see it. It's tight.
Hey, Maurice. How are you doing, buddy?
Maurice is in the house. I love Maurice. I think everybody loves Maurice.
That's where you put a bobber stop between the hook and your first bead.
And you're the one, I had always heard about bobber stops, and I had no idea how to even use it until you send me your rigs. And of course, I don't have them with me right now, the ones, because I think I already lost them.
Yeah, I put the bead. Got to put the bobber.
You did the beat stop it. I'm like, man, I ordered me a bunch. Check it out, they're all right here. I ordered. Oh, I don't know if you can see that, a pack.
Yeah,
it's stacked. It's stacked in here.
And
I mean, I don't use the block. Unfortunately, I just end up throwing them away. But there's the
I use them all. I don't care
all of
what
them.
color. I use
You
them
don't
all.
care. Yeah, you know what? I need to start doing that. Maybe for my giveaways, get rid of the ugly colors. Yep. Here we go.
I use all the colors.
All of them.
I don't care which one I come up to. I use them all.
So I just opened this, and it's really important that before you start using your bobber stops, twist it. Twist this part here.
Right.
Twist it tighter, because if you don't twist this tighter here, when you start to pull your first bead out, the whole thing comes out and it becomes useless. Then you can't hold this little bottom strand. So always twist this. Well, at least this is the one I bought from Amazon. You have to twist this tight. And now when you start to pull the bead out, you lose the whole little metal piece.
Exactly.
How many people we got in chat, Abbott?
26.
26 people. All right, Abbott. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna. Oh, I did order some glow in the dark.
Yeah, those are good beads.
This is what you use, right?
Right.
Well, on your weight, I bought these not to put. Here's the thing: is that I bought these not to put here. I bought this to protect my no roll from hitting my knot. So these are soft. I just bought these, and these are awesome because I think I showed you all the last time that I had purchased. Let me see if I can load these up, get them glowing. All of these glow. And only 3 colors are soft. 1, 2, 3. These 3, and all the rest are hard beads. So I'm starting to use I'm starting to use the soft beads where the weight's at. Abbott, before I forget, why don't we do a giveaway? I'm going to give away 2 of these rigs or something close to this. I'm because I can't find a chartreuse bead. The last time I talked about it on my I think it was my live stream or someone's live stream. They sold out.
Which one does?
I like to say that I helped Amazon sell out these chartreuse.
Dale's tackle.
Okay, Dale's tackle is this. The pen floats. The rattles, and the soft beads. You can get the soft beads at Dale's tackle. It's right there.
Right. You should also be able to find those other beads you're looking for at Dale's tackle too. Either Dale's or terminal tackle.
Not Dale's. Let me tell you one thing about Dale's. Dale is I'm really liking Dale's tackle. They're shipping out very fast and it gets here in 2 days.
Check out terminal tackle.
Terminal tackle. I have not done terminal.
They deal with nothing but catfishing rods, reels, gear, and tackle and all that.
Okay. So, anyways, I'm gonna do a giveaway, Avid. But it's gonna be something like this. But I'm not gonna guarantee it's gonna look exactly because I don't have the chartreuse color anymore. I just want to put that out there. I did a giveaway on my last live stream. I have not made it yet, so you have to be patient.
I did.
Hold on a minute. I gotta take this phone call.
Uh-oh. Okay, Abbott's on silent. I'm not sure can y'all hear me? I guess I don't have no way of finding out if they can hear me or not, or if you can hear me. I guess I'll keep talking. Abbott, you did it to me. You put me on the spot. Anyways, in here I have a bunch of miscellaneous beads, old beads. I'm really enjoying these beads. The only thing is they're not. I'm having a hard time with this camera. Everything's backwards on this camera. This is from Amazon. I ordered these and I do use the hard ones, but I really like these soft beads. But I'm glad I was able to find soft beads at Dale's Tackle. These here, I haven't tried them out yet, so I'm sure they'll be holding up. Guys, I get asked, at least on my live streams, what is my opinion on possibly one of the best fishing lines? And I don't use it anymore. Well, I take it back. Only my Abu Garcia 5000 that's on my Whisker Secret 9.5-foot rod has this. This, hands down, guys, is probably one of the best monofilaments that I've ever used. Now I haven't tried more than maybe a handful, but Suffix Elite is very, very, very good. Good line. Then I did cross over, guys. I hope y'all can hear me. Good, good. Thank you. So I guess you can hear me. And Chad also said that. Chad also said that the dollar store had beads. I'll check that out. Right now, I'm okay with beads. Well, I need brighter beads. I like to have bright beads. Then I did try this. Now, this is the line. Sorry, guys. This is the this is the line that I'm using right now to do my my leader line. This is my leader line. 50. I was having a little bit of hard time getting the bead stops. What do you call it? Anyways, these bead stops to go through it, but I finally made it. I made it work. All right. So if you're gonna be asking me, guys, what line am I using right now? I'm gonna show you. This is the line, and it's working. It's working good, and I really like the visibility that we can see. Is the trailing. I think I started to use this just because I would see it over and over, people commenting, and like I said, here we go, 20 pounds. I don't like to use more than 20 pounds. I just like a challenge for the fun to see what's gonna happen. Guys, I feel bad. I haven't left us hanging here, but you know, I'm not fishing. What else can we talk about? Let's talk about high reflective tape. All right, guys. So, I'm gonna talk about my two favorite high reflective tape colors, and then I'll kind of leave that up to you. So, my two favorite colors. This is now they sell two colors, two types of yellow. I believe this is the lime. The lime has a little bit better look. Here's the orange. I can't find another piece of the one that doesn't look as good as this one. Oh, here we go. Okay. Doing great. Okay, thank you, Paul, man. I just want to make sure y'all can hear me. It's just so. All right. This is the color that I like to use. Are you back, Avid?
Yeah, I'm back. I had to take a phone call.
Let me just finish since I brought up the subject. I'm just having a hard time with the cameras. So I prefer this yellow, this one right here, because you can just see it's more of a kind of a chartreuse color than this. But if you're on the website, it's gonna ask you what color fluorescent, because both of these are fluorescent. But I prefer, once again, this one. You can just see it. I think most people would agree over this one. And I believe this one has a little bit more reflectability back. So these are my two favorite colors, which is I'm not sure. I can't remember if it's the lime green or the yellow and the orange.
Now, what website did you find those reflective tapes?
You can get it on Amazon.
Okay.
It's called, or you can go directly to their store. I think it's called a Fine Tape, Fine Tape, or it's on Amazon.
Yeah.
And I used to put it on my description of some of my videos. I don't know if I've done it lately, but these are my two favorite colors, and I think they go really well side by side.
I like that yellow.
Yeah, the yellow. Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, I took this off from another rod, and I just kind of put it here to see if I'm going to use it, and I haven't found somewhere to put it on. But the very first time, guys, that I started to use reflective tape, I bought rim tape, motorcycle rim tape that motorcycle people put on their, and it's this stuff right here, and it's a nice color. Believe it or not, I don't have my whiskers. I'm sorry, my ugly sticks, but some of my rods have this. But this tape is very, very hard to, once you put it down. Well, first of all, it's at an angle, and then you always have to use. So here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna give me 2 more minutes. Well, I'm even afraid to pull this out because I have 2 black lights running right now. But I'm gonna show you the glue. So once you do, you cut out your pattern of like this one. I went ahead and used the whole 1 inch right here. Sometimes I cut it in half. It just depends how the rod is going. and how often you want to do it. So if you just put the tape down like this, it will come up. I want to see if I can catch that or not. You're probably not, but right
That's
here, right here, right. Let me
Right.
spin it. Let me spin it. That way y'all can understand. We don't ever get this personal on my. Oh, there we go. Now you can see that
Right.
little
I
bump.
see the lip.
Okay.
I see that lip.
I'm not gonna try. Oh well, this is the one that smells. So this is one of the UV glues that I've used at first. So you put this glue on there. It's a liquid, and you have to hit it with the flashlight. I have a little handheld flashlight, blue lights, and it would dry it instantly within about 5 seconds. It's hard, and that this tape will never come up if you did it right. You cleaned it right. Let me show you the UV because I don't want you to order that one. That UV glue is very, very stinky. I found this one, guys. I'm afraid to pull this UV glue out right now because I'm running 2 black lights, and I don't want because if the UV hits it here, it's gonna dry my whole. This is the one I'm using right now. This one works really, really good. In case anyone cares, Abbott, can you see that?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's the UV glue, and it's the thick one, standard thick.
Well, you get that off Amazon too?
Yes. Now here's the thing: is that now they're selling a 3-pack, so you have to buy 3. You're gonna buy the thick, which is this one, a thin, and a flexible. Question for us.
Is there any white reflective tape I can use?
Let me tell you, it's not. It's silver, and I'm gonna show it to you right now. The silver has the most reflected back to the camera. It has tremendous, but it's not fluorescent. Let me show it to you. I have some here. Well, I thought I did. All right, guys. So when I'm doing my projects, I have three of these. This is what I use to dry my. I know you have, but I do have 3 little handheld black lights for my projects when I'm inside the house or in here.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Silver, right here.
Oh, that's cool.
I know you can see the reflectability on. Right, trust me. This
Yeah,
has,
I see how. I see the reflection.
Oh, that is. If I had my other camera the other way around, let me see if this little light. It still doesn't. But the silver.
Yeah.
When if you have the camera and your light right next to the camera, it will look almost like a little light bulb. The silver does. One of my Whisker Seeker has it. My heavy action that I was using 2 or 3 videos ago. But I'm trying to stay with the fluorescent colors. Now they also have. Let me show you. Since we're here, we're talking. We're gonna do the giveaway, guys. They also have blue. I don't like the blue.
That blue don't look very reflective.
It's less. So silver has the most, then yellow, I believe, then orange, and then I'm not sure if it's red or blue. All right, Avid, let's do the giveaway of two chunky rigs, 2 chunky Avid rigs.
All right.
Chunky, whatever you want to call it. I'm taking too much credit over your rig because I haven't.
No, it's all right. How do you want to do this?
I don't know. You want to do the numbers? So guys,
right. I'll let them pick a number and I'll walk away for about 5.
Well, no, I can't see the number, Avid. Let me
Oh
do
no,
the number.
you have to. Yeah.
I can't see the number. I don't have chat. So how many people are here?
The number, so you're good.
Yeah, how many people are in chat?
There's 26 in here right now.
Okay, 26. So let's do 1 through 100 maybe, just so we can spread it out, or you want to do 1 through 50?
1 through 75.
Okay. So the rules are 1 through 75. You can only pick once, and if you go over, you are out.
Right.
So you have to be the closest or dead on. Whoever's closest without going out, without going over.
Right.
Go ahead and start picking now, and I can't see.
Start now.
Yeah. So once again, I'll talk for a little bit, or you want to talk, whatever, Evan.
1 through 75.
1 through 75. Please just pick one number. And since we'll give it a few seconds just to make sure everyone's caught up. And The only reason I don't use Suffix Elite when I talked about this being the one that's so far the best, it's just too expensive. There are other lines that are half the price of this that are just almost as good. Let me just say almost, okay? This one is 17.
1 through 75.
Yeah, 1 through 75. 1 through 75. I'm going to give a number here. Whenever people are slowing down, giving numbers at me, let me know.
Thank you, Headhunter. He says he's setting this one out. He wants someone new to win.
Oh, okay. Does he already have my? I forget who has my rigs, who doesn't, or
I sent him. You sent him rigs. I sent him rigs.
Good. So this is another. They just discontinued this line, Cabela Salt Strike. Very, very good.
Is that a monofilament?
Yes, all monofilament. I'm not a braid person at all.
So there's 20-pound tests.
20. Well, this is leader line. This is leader line, but I am using this 20. I just showed it to them on most of my rods, the big game, and it's really visible with the UV lights. All right, can we give the winning number, Abbott, before
John? You have to repick. It's 1 through 75, not 82.
Okay. Yeah, 1 through 75. Just one number, 1 through 75. I just want to make sure we can still see the numbers when we announce the winner.
I'll be able to see the numbers.
How far? It's not like YouTube, because YouTube you can only go back so far. All right, ready? You ready or not?
Yeah, go ahead.
56. 56.
That would be the closest one to it. Would be Pond River.
Pond River. What's the rest of it? He has more. He has more of his titles. Is that it? Just Pond River?
Pond River Boys.
Yeah. Okay. You 100% sure?
Yep. He's the only one that came close to it.
Okay.
I'm looking on my tablet.
Okay. Well, congratulations. Send me an email. My email is just like my name, chunkycatfishing@gmail.com.
I was keeping track of his numbers on my tablet.
Okay. All right. Well, congratulations. I just wanted to do a little giveaway since I'm here. I have. So it's going to be something like this. This is what I've been using. Something to this effect. Something close. The colors might be different.
Congratulations, Pond River.
All right. Awesome. What time is it, Avid? I don't want to be out here too late.
8:19, 8:20, 9:20 your time.
9:20. Okay, another five minutes. Whatever.
Here's a message from Mary.
Oh, here we go. This is I do have my whisker seekers. So this is what the whisker seeker looks like, guys. This is how I wrap it. I have to cut this tape. You know, one of the hardest part, Avid, is when you start to cut tape and being consistent. I've had a really, really hard time because this tape is very thick. But this has the orange, and this does have the silver. I think some of y'all have seen this silver before, and it just reflects like crazy.
Right.
I have thought about taking the silver off and putting that lime green like my other whisker seeker rod. But we'll see. Yeah. So
Mary says thanks for doing the giveaway, Chunky.
Who said thank you?
Mary.
You're very welcome. absolutely. You know, it's all for fun. You know, I don't want to do too many giveaways because as we know, shipping gets a little expensive. But
right,
a lot of people have been very, very nice and generous, and doing a lot of super chats and just donations, and it's just it's been good. I will never get rich doing this, but if I can give back, I'm gonna do what I can. Absolutely.
Exactly. Same here.
Same here. Absolutely. You know,
like
my mom taught me, you know, whatever little you have, and if you can give some, give. You know,
it's like that package I sent, big box package I sent out to Norman a couple weeks back.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, if you can get,
I mean, that box is one of those outdoor trash bag boxes, about like this, about like that, about like this high.
okay, Lucky Norman.
Yeah,
Can
it
you
was packed
imagine?
full. It had
I mean,
reels, had lines, it had rigs, it had everything in it.
very nice. I mean, I had Mr. Chad and Mrs. D send me 2 beautiful reels. Those reels, I can't believe how. Like I said, guys, I'm not a big money spender on reels. Yes, my rods get up to $90 or whatever, some of them, but reels, I've always been very, very cheap on reels. And for me to have those, I consider to be high end. I know there's some that may cost a lot more, but to me, they are just some of the best reels I've ever had my hands on. And that's the Akumo Avengers 6000s. I mean, unbelievable.
Greg is asking you this question because I think he missed it.
What
do you use to keep the tape on the rod?
Okay, so okay, read it one more time. I want to make sure I got that right. Read it one more time.
What you use to keep the tape on the rod?
Okay, the UV glue.
Right.
The UV glue only. Okay, here we go. This is an ugly stick, guys. This one has a lot of work to it. All right, so you can see how some of the paint starts chipping, and you can see, here we go, right. I'm gonna try to show it to you one more time. Here, there it is, right there. The seam is right here, right there, and then you put glue, a little bit glue this way, and a little bit glue that way, and you dry it with the UV flashlight, and it dries in a matter of maximum 10 seconds, but it gets hard in 2 seconds.
That's cool.
So yeah, you have to use UV glue. You don't. In other words, do UV glue all the way around. No, just right where the seam's at. There. Here's another one. Right. That gives you a better idea. That's an orange, and the seam is right. Oh, you can see how I have glue on the actual rod on both sides. That's what keeps it there, and this one needs to be replaced. Look, this one's getting all torn up. The rod holders do that. When every time I go in the rod holder, some people say, "Why do you do all that stuff?" It's for the show. I think I love it.
I like what it looks when you like it.
Love. See, you can see the glue. See, some people think that this tape is just perfect. No. It has it. Let me see, right there. You can see that big old bump and bulge.
Right.
Make sure you use the thick, original thick. It's because now they have a UV glue thin. The thin does not work as well. It's just too thin, and the tape will come up.
A lot of that's the sun too, Mary. They're talking about your face being so red.
My face being red. Well, I have a black light. Check this out. I have.
Right.
Let me see. Well, I mean, that's the black light. So I have black lights just so we can see the rods.
Right.
Let's see. We can have the effect.
Yeah, you look like Papa Smurf.
All right, let's get this back going here. And then let's see. We can go high. We can change it to blue light, night light, which is the warm light. And I use the one that's in between. So, yeah, I mean, if I look that weird, I'll fix it a little bit.
Oh, okay. Chad's face is red.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You thought you were talking about Chunky.
You know what? Chad and Mr. Dockery, this is my opinion. Last night's show, they absolutely killed it. It was like dead on what the catfishing community needs. I know that these talk shows are great. Interviewing people are very nice. But what they had going on yesterday, if they can continue something half as good as yesterday, they're onto something.
The comedy routine where they just keep ragging on each other. That's cool.
It's hard. It's hard to keep up the energy and to think of what you're going to say next. But they just had it going. It's just like that relationship between them. It was phenomenal. I loved it. I suffer from a bad back. And I was laughing so much. I was laughing so much that my back was hurting because of me going up and down. But it was an awesome show. I loved it.
That was an awesome show. Sorry I missed the live stream, but I was out of the river fishing with some friends.
If you have time, I mean, of course, everything's always better live, but if you have time, check some of it out. I mean, they had me in. Avid, what we doing? YouTube. We have to entertain. If we're not entertaining, we're gonna lose people. Now, I understand people have to go in and out. That's part of YouTube. But the more we can entertain, the better it's gonna be for us that's doing it.
Hello, Lyle. Welcome.
Mr. Lyle's in the house.
Yeah, he comes in every Friday night.
I'll say that again, Avid.
He comes in every Friday night.
He's awesome. He's amazing. I love Mr. Lyle. I've been watching his shows. I'm gonna have to say I'm not sure if it's 3 years or 4 years. And I found out about Mr. Lyle from watching someone at a catfish conference, and they went up to his booth. It's awesome. I love it. I love what he does. You know, it's amazing. I love everyone. I always say that. I love everyone. Everyone just has a little special.
Right. I love everybody. I'm not biased with anybody.
No.
Not John Finley. I'm a kind person. I try to help everybody out.
Yeah.
Jason, he wanted one of the Patriot James catfish bobbers I got, one of the new ones. He wanted to buy them off me as a meet and greet.
Is that right?
I just walked up to him and tossed it to him and gave it to him.
Oh, that's awesome.
Look here.
That's amazing. I have not had my hands on, and I was gonna, and I still might buy Patriots catfish bobber just to support, but I'm not a big bobber user. I'm not. Chris Flores sent me these. He sent me 2 of them. Of course, I did my tape on here just to see what would happen. And then these are glow sticks that you put on your.
Right.
I'm sure you've seen these, Evan. Have you seen these before?
Yeah, the Martian sticks you get out of Walmart.
Okay, well, I ordered mine on Amazon, and I just squeezed it in there. So, I mean, I have the bobbers, but...
What's the bottom look like?
Say that again?
What's the bottom of them look like?
So, here's the top. That's the top.
Right.
Here's the bottom.
Yeah.
Here's the bottom.
That's the only thing I don't like about the bottom is because they're hollow and they hold water when you go to reel them in.
Oh, so it's dragging?
Yeah, it's dragging and put more duress and stress on your rod and reel.
Yeah, like I said, I tried these one time with the live eel. I just had a hard time casting. You know, of course,
you're going to lose a good 50, 60 yards in casting with those on there.
Well, that's pretty much what I cast. So
No, I'm saying
cast on my feet then.
You won't get with those on your rod, you will not get a long cast.
It's the same thing I said, and that's why I was hesitant to start suspending my bait up with, using demon dragons. I love demon dragons now, but you do reduce casting. I don't know, maybe let's just say 10 to 20 feet. It's going to happen. You're adding more than just a plain Carolina rig. Now you're adding all of this stuff.
Right.
This doesn't weigh as much as a dragon, I think. But yeah, you're going to knock down your casting distance, absolutely, by no doubt.
With those catfish bobbers, you lose almost 40 or 50 yards on a cast with one of them on.
Oh, yeah.
And my heavy action rods, I tried them on the heavy action rods, and with my braid that goes super far.
Yes.
I lost a good 70 yards cast.
Yeah. No, I noticed it right away. And that day when I casted it out, this kind of flowed towards me. I was like, I would like to see if I can one day find the right wind and keep it out. But I'll try them again. I'll try them. But, Chris Flores sent me these for free. I didn't purchase them.
No.
I bought a sweater. I bought a sweater for me after I won that Ron on Norman show, on Catfish Headhunter show. And I bought a sweatshirt. And then he sent me 2 of these bobbers and 2 really nice hats. It's just...
If I'm night fishing real close to the bank for flatheads...
Is Catfish Crappie in the house?
Yeah, he's still in here.
Pick it out. Let me tell you, I've always talked about this. Just look at the quality. I love this hat. It's a very nice hat. I mean, I love this white outline like this. I love
the white threading on that thing is awesome.
I enjoy it. Just look at My fingers on the side. Check out this logo, this YouTube. I love that stuff. Question for Chunky.
What do you like about the Land Shark YouTube channel?
I don't watch it. Are you talking about Discovery? He's talking about Discovery?
No, the YouTube channel, Land Shark YouTube. There's a YouTube channel on. There's a channel on YouTube called Land Shark.
Oh, my shirt.
Right, Land Shark Fishing.
I'm sorry, Palmetto Mike. Let me just bam. I'm a little slow. You know, my mouth is not slow, but my brain. He's talking about my shirt. Let me just say, I loved it when I purchased the shirt about 3 years ago, and then he started to get a lot of sponsorships, and it just changed. And then he's not doing land sharking anymore. So since then, I have unsubscribed. Let me just say that I've unsubscribed.
He went popular real quick.
Yeah, he is. And then his
wife.
There's a lot more fun. His wife is a lot more interesting.
Right.
She's just explains stuff a lot better. Well, she's not his wife yet. I believe they're engaged. How far am I from the Ohio River? I don't know. So I'm in Washington D.C. I need to Google it. So if you want to Google it, just put Washington D.C.
I think you're about 8 hours drive from her.
8 hours.
9 hours.
Yeah. That's about the distance, right? I believe. I can't remember when Patriot had not this one but the other one. I was somewhat thinking about going out there, 2 years ago or last year. I can't remember when it was.
Yeah, Norman got it right. About 7 hour drive.
7 hours? That's not too bad. 7 hours.
So if you're 7 hours from now, Ohio, so you're 9 from me.
Okay. Anything else, Evan?
I'm looking to see if there's any more questions. I can't send you my sticker. It's on the back window of my truck. Palmetto. I just had a question, but I went brain dead. He's 12 to 14 hours from me. I could be there almost in 10 the way I drive.
So you drive slow?
I drive like a mad trucker.
Okay. So you drive fast?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, me too.
I get on the highway, my little Ranger just wants to go 85, 90, just zoom.
I don't know if I do 90. I don't think I do 90, but 85, I'll do 85.
No, that little Ford Ranger of mine.
Okay.
It's a lightweight body.
Yeah, and it moves.
With a 3.0 V6 with a turbo transmission in it.
Okay.
And I could hit 70 with my foot. And before I know it, it's at 90.
Nice.
And it don't burn that much gas.
Awesome.
That thing just is like a little red rocket going down the highway. One of these times it's going to get me in trouble. One of these days, hey, Mike Sampson, how you doing?
Mike Sampson. I remember the name. I can't remember. I sometimes I remember people by name or by the little logo or avatar, whatever you want to call it.
He don't have a picture up on these avatars.
Okay.
Chunky's a little over 8 hours from me. I looked it up because I was about to drive his reels.
Versus shipping the reels. When I got the reels and I saw I didn't know what reel they sent me, okay? But we talked about possibly having a reel sent from him and his wife. And when I just saw what they spent on shipping the reels, they overnighted them to me.
Whoa.
I mean, he spent.
Was a blessing.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. I have no sponsors, but I have absolutely phenomenal subscribers that. I don't want to say this the wrong way. I love every single subscriber who stops by and says hello, supports my video, just gives me the view time or the view and the thumbs up. That means a lot. And then there are some of them that are capable of doing a little super chat every now and then, which is even that much better. But I mean, when he spent $40 just to ship those reels overnight, I was like, okay, I have to go use them tonight. And then of course I'll use them on that Monday night show or whatever show I was gonna do. Can't remember now. But I went fishing that same day when I got the reels.
I like the casting Pontus 5000 I have with the brake drag on it.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about retiring my two Pin Pierce 8000s, which are good reels, still work.
Okay.
Thinking about replacing them with a Pin Casking 6000 they got out with a brake drag.
So Palmetto was talking about. Oh, you know what? This was sent to me. You know, people are sending me things. Check out this. This is a catfish rod, and I want you to see these rods. I mean, these guys. The gentleman was Richard Ward. Very, very nice man. He follows a lot of my live shows. He says that he had about 17 of these rods. I know it's a hard time. You can see, but look at these eyes. It's a spinning. It's a casting. It's a casting. Let me just show you.
That's a nice rod, though.
It is a nice rod. It is. It's not a high-end rod. He said it's not. Let me start from the bottom. Even the butt, it's kind of a different plastic than my other ones.
Right.
And then he even sent me the reel. It's Shakespeare. Now I did try it with the weight in my yard, and it's skipping. So something's wrong with the reel. But he says I was trying it out.
He's missing a tooth.
It's by a bait shop where he lives. I know I have it backwards, but I can't turn it the other way. Can you read that?
You that one?
Huh?
Who sent you that one?
Richard Ward. Richard Ward. You'll see him on my live streams. He
Right,
sent me this.
But I think you one of your gears in the handle.
Yeah.
Or turn it. A couple of teeth are probably broken off.
Well, here's the thing: is I know I'm a bad position, but this is the release.
Right.
So I noticed that when you push this all the way up, it locks into place. But if it's kind of a little bit below it, it'll skip. It'll skip. But he says, Elston, try it out. I want to send you this. He says he had like, I don't know if he said 17 or 20 of these rods. And if you don't like it, you can do a giveaway or give it to your son or do whatever you like. But I just see this interesting, how these guides are, But look at the color on it. It's very, very nice. This studio is too small for me to do anything else but to show you.
I have one bait caster in my collection. I never use it.
A bait caster?
Yep, I won't use it.
Well, I can just say
I'm not going to spend 12 hours trying to get a bird nest out of it.
So, this is my Whisker Seeker rod. This camera, everything's backwards on these Streamlabs here. So this is my Whisker Seeker. And you can see it's got that silver tape. This is the one that's got the curly cube on top here. It starts the curly cube. But we're Palmetto. I think we brought it up one time. This is probably one of my least favorite spinning reels. Just because of the sheer size, it's big, and it just, I don't know. It takes like a lot of effort. It's just I think it's too big.
Actually, that's perfect size.
It is perfect size. It's a pin battle too, and when I throw it out there and I have to because I always fish with a light drag. I have to really loosen this up to get it loosened enough where it fish like that. It's a lot of turning. But anyways, I have been using this in my last few live streams.
I like the pin reels because they have the strongest drag system I know of.
Well, here's the thing, Abbott. This is just the way I fish. I don't need this to be 25, 30-pound drag. I want that fish to pull line. I want that 40-pound fish to pull line.
There's pin battle too. There's pin reels.
Okay.
They have almost like a 50, 60-pound drag.
Nice.
So if you look at a bigger fish, that drag is going to let out pound per pound.
Cool.
That's something I've always liked about the pin reels. They have a drag. You can set the drag system just right.
Yeah.
For 20 or 30 pounds. It's
Yeah.
going to let out so much drag pound for force the weight of the fish.
So here's the thing. Comparing this to the ones, the Akuma Avengers, the Akuma Avengers just blow it away. Just the way, the feeling alone, the feeling. I'm not saying it's a better reel. It's just the way I like the way to feel.
Right. The Akuma Avengers now, the back drag is set for the brake release. So the looser you have the back drag, the more drag is going to easily come off of it. And the top drag is for
Yeah. You talking about the bait runner? Yes.
It's going to make it'd be like a brake.
Yes. Yeah. Once you turn it over, it engages your secondary drag. Yes.
The front drag system, and it's going to be like a brake.
Yep.
Where a car is going 100 miles an hour, the robot comes to a brick wall. It set that hook right in the corner of its mouth. That's why I have my Cast King 5000 set up.
Okay.
Where the back drag is almost loose with the lever up, but when it drops down, that front drag comes up, and it's like, no, you don't.
There you go.
It's going to trick that hook right in the corner of the mouth. Yeah, everybody, look out. Let's watch out for tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. with Palmetto Cats. He'll be live with a special guest. And Sunday night, he'll be at 8 o'clock Eastern time. And he will have Chat Catch Fishing on.
Ooh, very, very nice. I heard that Chet Cats stopped by one of my streams, and I didn't even recognize it. I didn't see it. Palmetto said, he told me, he's like, both brothers stopped by your show. But that's awesome, and I'm grateful that they found the time to say hello. That's very nice.
That's one thing I have not had happen yet. I have any big names like Chris stop by my stream yet, or Chat Cats.
They will. I mean,
they will in time, but
they will, of course. Everyone starts off once.
Like I was telling him the other day, he says, "You haven't asked me to be on your live stream in Messenger." He says, "I asked you once, you didn't reply, and I wasn't going to ask again."
Okay.
What I told Chris. He goes, "Well, I didn't even see your message on the Messenger." I'm like, "Well, I know you're a busy guy. I'm not going to hound you. I'm not going to pressure you. I'm just me."
I mean, can you imagine how many people like sending messages and stuff like that? I mean, I'm sure he gets a lot.
Oh,
he's a really nice guy. He's a very likable person.
He's a time to be on someone's live stream or one on.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay's Catfishing, how you doing?
Abbott, I'm gonna say goodnight. I'm gonna head inside. I don't wanna.
I'm gonna.
Be out here too long.
Use it off here anyway because I got my smoker going. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, you're barbecued. What are you smoking?
Ribs.
Ooh.
Ribs, beef roast.
Nice.
And it's almost the temperature. I just gotta go check the fire.
Cool. All right, everyone. I'm gonna say goodnight. If I go fishing, I'll try to go live just for a little bit because we have a couple of shows tomorrow night. But I doubt it. It's just the weather out here is just too hot. I don't think I'll be going live anytime soon.
I know you're here, Betty. What, you went to barbecue too, Betty?
All right, guys. I'm going to sign off. Good night, Abbott. Good night, everyone. Love every single one of y'all. Take care.
Thank you, Smith. What, you want some of that barbecue I'm cooking right now, Betty? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Betty Jean's in the house. She's a big name. All right, night all. I'm gonna end this here so I can go check the barbecue, see how it's looking. All right, y'all have a good night and be safe.